we know that a woman went to court in one of our counties to obtain a protective order on the issue of domestic violence, and she was told by the judge himself that she would be reported to ICE if she proceeded with the action. Another judge told a lawyer that the lawyer had an obligation to report her own client's undocumented immigration status. He also said that he believed that anyone who asked for an interpreter was a red flag, and that he'd have to ask that person about their immigration status. A mother in northern Alabama was told she could not attend a book fair at her child's school without an Alabama-issued state ID, which of course undocumented persons cannot obtain. A clerk in Bessemer told a Latino man that he could not make a purchase with a bank card because he did not have an Alabama state ID or driver's license. This Latino man was documented and from Ohio, but did not have an Alabama state-issued ID. By the first Monday after HB 56 was allowed to take effect, 2,285 Latino students were absent from schools across Alabama, about 7% of the total Latino school population. Many have since withdrawn. And the damage, I would suggest, for those children is done. Regardless of the fact the 11th Circuit enjoined Provision 28, which affects school children, children have been sent the powerful message that they are not wanted in our state. And the calls we receive now are from families who say that their children are bullied in school by teachers, by administrators, and by other students who say that they don't belong there and should go home. A public school in my city, Montgomery, asked already enrolled Latino students questions about the immigration status and that of their parents. As a result, some of the parents are keeping their kids out of school. In Allgood, the Water Authority posted a sign indicating that water customers would have to produce identification documents proving their immigration status in order to maintain their water service. The Montgomery Probate Office published a notice indicating it will not provide any services to anyone without proof of immigration status. As a result, many immigrants are not able to obtain a birth certificate for their U.S. citizen children. We've received calls from a father, a prospective father, husband, who was worried about his 9-month pregnant wife and wanted to figure out how to drive her to Florida so she could give birth, but was unwilling to go to a hospital in Alabama for fear that she'd be turned in. Received many calls from people with sick family members who will not go to the hospital, and I will say that there is no doubt that people will die as a result of this law.